long way, you know. I was in the bedroom. I didn't even know how to record, bro. I was recording on CapCut.
Yeah, pull out my crankshaft.
Fill my cup with the drink and get a face.
Oh shit! Wake up and hop on the PlayStation. I just got stabbed at the train station.
This summer, MC-AD presents the Blicky Gang documentary.
Skate!
And it all started with one hit song.
Yeah!
On the 14th of January, 2024, Lil Gigi released his first song to YouTube called Gotta Go Fast. Little did he know, releasing that song would start the now iconic rap group we know today as the Blicky Gang.
You're tuning in to Blicky Gang Radio.
Over the next 2 years, the group of well-established musicians would go on to release multiple collaborations with each other and go down in history as the greatest meme rap artists of our generation. This documentary was brought to you by MC-AD, featuring exclusive interviews from Yung-Boi Skelly. Sit back and enjoy the show. Not long after Lil Gigi had started his rap career on YouTube, him and his friends decided to make a collab album one night. This album would be known as The Sleepover. Test. This would be the iconic album in which Playboy Tomato and MC-AD both got their names and started their careers respectively.
Except the mine.
All these times I used to see you in my...
We have Austin trying to get Jaden on the bed because we're trying to take my bus. Like, just trying to take.
Just be quiet.
Shh. We've tried to record my verse like 16 times, but these guys won't shut.
But as we all know, the Blicky Gang didn't just stop at the sleepover. Lil Gigi, Playboy Tomato, and MC-AD released countless tracks. These songs spanned many different eras of their music over the next 2 years. Many other members joined the Blicky Gang along the way, the most prominent of which being Yung-Boi Skelly.
Don't you get it down with my would you? I'm actually gonna put that in.
But before we get into Yung-Boi Skelly's many collaborations with Playboy Tomato and MC-AD, we need to talk about the album that followed The Sleepover. This album was called Naplan. Hey bro, what if we made a beat with a Snapchat notification? Naplan was a 5-song EP fully produced and recorded with MC-AD in his living room on a half-an-hour time restriction. Lil Gigi, wake up, time for school! After Naplan, Lil Gigi would go on to release songs such as Red Dead, Twitch Chat, Visa Card, Roadman, and many others throughout the first half What the fuck am I saying? Throughout the first half of 2024. But on the 10th of July 2024, everything changed. Playboy Tomato released his first debut single featuring MC-AD, and that song would be called 2020. 2020 would be followed by Crankshaft, The Fall Off, and Crankshaft 2, marking the start of Playboy Tomato's solo career. I can't fucking do this American accent anymore. All songs would feature MC-AD, both as a producer and collaborating artist. Over the next half a year, Playboy Tomato would go on to release a handful of his own songs. A lot of them were produced and recorded by himself on GarageBand. These songs would lean much heavier into the meme rap aesthetic, and one in particular would start the shift into something else entirely. 808 was the first real transition into full-on meme rap music, marking the start of the 808 trilogy in Yung-Boi Skelly's career. The beat features samples of KSI and I Show Speed, random screaming noises, and Mr. Krabs from SpongeBob. The two featured artists on 808 are MC-AD and Yung-Boi Skelly. After the release of 808, the three would go on to make similar songs throughout 2025 and expand their discographies, with their most recent single being Rich Kids, which is a parody of Let's Do It by Lil Baby and Playboy Cardi.
Get away, I'm switching like crazy, cranking 90s, getting hella lazy, scratching my head, my brain is itchy, Yung-Boi Skelly.
But during those 2 years, there was one artist working behind the scenes.
Archie on the track.
Throughout all of 2024 and 2025, MC-AD released his own music off the radar. MC-AD's 2024 music was heavily inspired by You Know Miles, with tracks like Diddy Gang and 3 AM Freestyle, but he would occasionally throw in some serious music as well, like Cautious. His music spanned 2 different albums and 2 separate projects, one of which being Yeet from Wish. This was a side project he began in early 2025, where he would make semi-serious Yeet parody songs, his biggest one being Give Two Shit and Donny J Twizzy.
But you don't give 2 shits about it. I just get rich, I make me diamonds. Why these pussy bitches lying? What the fuck you can't get mad?
Yo, how's it going, Skelly?
I'm not doing bad, man. I'm not doing bad. I'm hyped for this interview.
Bet. All right. So the first topic I really want to talk about it would be 808, because that was like the first real song you were featured on.
It was, yeah. We made that in like November,
yeah,
maybe.
that was like really late November. I remember recording that at my house with Tomato and making a beat for it and everything.
I think the first 808 would probably be the funniest song we've ever done.
Yeah, for sure, bro. For sure.
But I think Blicky Battle 2 might be cutting it close there. I don't know, bro.
I think 808 is probably the funniest song we did, but 808-3 is also up there. So the second question I want to ask you would probably be, how has being in the Blicky Gang impacted the last half a year of your life?
Some of the best years of my teenage life so far.
Yeah,
I mean,
for sure.
I got to make a bunch of banger songs together.
And we made like loads of songs together. I think counting all the 808 songs and Blicky Battle 2 and also Rich Kids, that would probably be like 6, maybe 7 songs we made together.
6, 7 in the big 2026.
In the big 26. And we started in the big 24. That's how long it's been. January 14th was Gotta Go Fast.
You're right. It has been 2 years. I think I started my meme rap channel on YouTube on November 2024.
Yeah, it was like shortly before we made 808.
I've come a long way. My songs were not up on Spotify, but I did manage to make 2 whole playlists of my songs on YouTube, which would have been my first and second album. Both of them have like around 10 songs, so I was gonna make a Ear Splitter Volume 3 because that's what the albums were called. I had made Ear Splitter Volume 1, and I was gonna make an Ear Splitter Volume 3, but I never got around to recording any of them. But I did drop a few music videos and like singles, and I also did a bunch of collaborations with you.
And that also put you ahead of like What and Itty Bitty, and also like Lil Bitty and CJ So Bass, because they're all like prominent feature artists, but you also made like your own stuff, but no one really knows about it.
Yeah,
because not that many people listen to Skelly. Everyone's got to tap in.
My music I had gotten so popular that I got more subscribers than Playboy Tomato.
Oh no, because now that I think about it, What actually made his own music for a little while when he was Baby A-Scrim. There was What the Sigma and Zap. Where did you get the signature appearance, the glasses and the mask? Where did you get the signature Yung-Boi Skelly outfit?
As for where I found these, and I basically just found these lying around in my cupboards, and I'd like, hey, I think it'd be really funny and cool if I was the like super underground silent guy with the like the hidden guy.
And that's the Yung-Boi Skelly origin story. How did you end up being called Yung-Boi Skelly?
I would say mid 2024. We were all hanging out together, and Jay kept telling me that I should join the Blicky Gang and make music. And obviously, I love to make music, and they were coming up with names. And originally, I wanted to call myself the Bone Shaker, and then they were like, "Yo, how about Yung-Boi Skelly?" Because originally they had come
Who's
up
the
with
one who came up with it, Gigi or Tomato?
And it was Tomato who gave me my name, Yung-Boi Skelly. I leaned into the name Yung-Boi Skelly, and that's how I got my name.
Do you want to say anything to the people watching the documentary?
Keep listening to Lil Gigi. Keep listening to Playboy Tomato.
Anyway, thank you for being on the podcast, Yung-Boi Skelly, and that'll be all. Making that money, don't look at me funny. I feel like I'm Andrew Tate. Yeah, getting that co-op, you know I don't stop. We get it before it's too late. Yeah.